Okay, see here, this is revision part 2 of the chapter number 7. So I am taking a best examples to you. See this set 1, set 2, set 3. 3 out of 3 sets this question asked in 2000 section of some exam. So anyway, it is very important. That is the importance of this. So I am going to read the question, listen carefully. Prove that the point 3, 0, 6, 4 and minus 1, 3 are the vertices of a right angled isosceles triangle. We are going to prove given 3 points are going to form right angle as well as it is isosceles triangle. To show these two conditions, we need to know the length of the 3 sides. So to find the length, I mean distance reference to the chapter. Okay, so first we are going to find the AB distance, then we square it. BC distance we can square it, AC distance we can square it. So afterwards we are going to use the addition of sum of the square of the two sides if equal to the third side, square of the third side, then automatically we say it follow the Pythagoras theorem. So automatically it is a given triangle is a right angle triangle, and two sides are equal and one side is not equal. Okay, then it is called as the isosceles triangle. This is the information. How to prove, what to prove, we need clear now. So we are going first AB square. I am taking, so square root cannot come. So we are using the distance formula. Find that x1 minus x2, x1 is 3, x2 is 6 here. x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So 3 minus 6 is 6 square, 3 square is 9. Like 0 minus 4 is 4 square is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. I mean AB square equal to 25. Like BC square. Here also x1 minus x2. x1 is 6. x2 is minus 1. x1 minus x2 whole square. I mean minus of minus 1 become plus 1. That is 6 plus 1 whole square is 49. And 4 minus 3 1 square is 1. 49 plus 1 equal to 50. This is BC square. And ACR CA square. Here see x1 minus x2, x1 is minus 1, x2 is plus 3. So formula minus x1 minus x2, minus 1 minus 3 both are minus. So we are going to add here, minus 4 will come. Minus 4 whole square is plus 16 only. Plus 3 minus 0 whole square is 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. You see AB square also 25. BC square is 50. AC square is 25. Clearly we are getting AB and AC are equal. We confirm given triangle is an isosceles triangle. Okay, second part, what need to prove here? Given triangle is a right angle triangle. When it is right angle triangle, if it follows the Pythagoras theorem. I will remind once Pythagoras theorem. Square of the sum of the two sides equal to the square of the side opposite to the right angle. That is AB square plus AC square equal to BC square. Clear? So here AB square plus AC square is 25 plus 25. BC square is 50. I mean 50 equal to 50. So it is clearly follow the Pythagoras. Since Pythagoras theorem is verified, therefore triangle is a right angle triangle. It's very important. This type of questions you need to practice more. Like that, I will take one more example to you. See, again I am coming back to the equidistant, because in the exam equidistant based questions they are asking for 2 marks. So marking scheme also I clearly given side you need to observe. I am reading the question 13, that is according to my papers. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from these 2 points. I am given a main point in the introduction part. You go, that is point on x-axis means x comma 0. So you need to take p x comma 0. So you are going to find the distance p to a and p to b. You are going to be equal as those two. You will be get the value of x coordinate. That is c pa square equal to pb square, because both are equal. So we are removing the square roots. We are keeping the squares. So by substituting the x1, x2, y1, y2 values, 2 minus x whole square plus minus 5 minus 0 whole square equal to minus 2 minus x whole square plus 9 minus 0 whole square. So here 5 minus 0 is 25, 9 minus 0 is 9, 81, 81 plus 25 is here, this side plus 25, that side is 81. So plus 25 send to that side, you will be get 56. Here 2 square is 4. You are using your a minus b whole square. The step is not given here. You are clearly 4 square minus 4x plus x square will come. This side again it will become a minus b whole square minus, bring to outside, it becomes 2 plus x whole square. So x square going to cancel, only x term will be remaining to you. Constants will be become 56. So finally you are getting minus 8x equal to 56, x equal to 56 upon 8, you are getting minus 7. This is x coordinate. Y coordinate is already 0 because given point on x axis. So that is the point is minus 7 comma 0. You clear that one? 7 comma 0. Then I will see, this is best example. I am going to the one more sum. You see here, see here, find a how to find the unknown value also here important. You see here, find a so that 3 comma a lies on the represented by 2x minus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. Also find the coordinates of the point where the line cuts the x-axis. Again line cuts the x-axis means what is your answer of the form x comma 0. Clear to you? So here clearly given, find a so that 3 comma a lies on the line. I mean a point lies on the line means it will be satisfied. Satisfy means when you are substituting in that it becomes 0. See, what is the line equation? 2x minus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. That is C, 2. What is x here? 3. What is y here? A. So 2 into 3 minus 3 into a minus 5 equal to 0. 2 3 is 6 minus 5 is 1. And minus 3a comes to this side plus 3a. A equal to into becomes divide, a equal to 1 by 3. Clear to you? A we are find out. So 2x minus 3y minus 5 equal to 0 cuts the x-axis at x comma 0. I mean 2x minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to what here? 5 upon 2. Clear to you? This is also a best example of you. This is, you need to observe that one. You see here, find the value of a. Again, for which point P, a comma a upon 3 comma 2 is the midpoint of the segment joining the points Q minus 5 comma 4 and R minus 1 comma 0. So board example papers 2016, and before I explain the one question also very important. And you see here, what we are going to find the value of a. They can give for 1 mark question, sometimes 2 mark question also this. So you are taking, see, point Q given, point R given, and midpoint also given. You know the midpoint. You see in the introduction part I given the formula, average of the x-axis comma average of the y-axis is called the midpoint of the given points. That is, P is the midpoint. So that is x1 plus x2 by 2. Right? So x1 is minus 5, x2 is minus 1. So here x coordinate is a upon 3. A upon 3 equal to, I mean here x coordinate of the midpoint equal to formula x1 plus x2 by 2. That is x1 is minus 5, x2 is minus 1. So a upon 3 equal to minus 5 plus 1. So you are getting, you see a upon 3 equal to, this is minus 1. So minus 5 minus 1, it is not clearly written here, it is minus 1. So it becomes minus 6. So 2 1s are 2 3s are. By cross multiply you will be get a equal to minus 9. Not to confuse here, a upon 3 equal to minus 5 plus, it is both are minus only. I mean becomes, this is plus, inside bracket is minus 1. Here plus 1, plus written number is not written. Minus 5 plus bracket minus 1. So becomes minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6. So you are getting the value of a is minus 9. Clear to you? This is it. So one more example also there here. You need to clear and see here what to do. Here find the ratio in which this line segment joining, I mean this related to the section formula. So in the first revision 1 I cleared the distance formula, and in revision 2 I cleared the more sums on that one, equidistance and how to use the midpoint and like that. And in coming we are going to discuss the section formula. Section formula also very important. Here 3 marks question is coming. You see here it is given 1 2 3 marks. This is the pattern of the marks given in the exam, how they are giving, which steps are how many marks, how to write the step, it is clearly given. You can understand that one. Okay, so in the next revision part I am going to explain the section formula to you. You need to clear that one.